My name is Bill Wingate, and I serve as the Chief Heart Officer of Must Love Travel and Kingdom Magic Vacations. We are joined today with Rick and Leslie Howard, our owners, and Laura Sheely, our director. We thought we would take a few minutes at the start of your weekend to share some thoughts and answers to some of the questions many of you have been asking our group of travel advisors. Rick, why don't you start us off by sharing a little bit of how this COVID-19 pandemic has affected our day-to-day operations?
Sure. Thanks, Bill. As some of you may know, we're approaching our 25th year in the travel industry. It's one of the most exciting business opportunities we could have ever thought of entering. Through the years, we've seen the ups and downs, and yet the travel industry always bounces back and still is one of the most thriving businesses out there. This current pandemic immediately took us from our peak season booking and travel time right to a whole new world of adjusting to the ever-changing travel updates. Fortunately for our clients, they had our travel advisors right there working with the suppliers to adjust vacations and offer the most up-to-date information. We were able to move many clients to new dates and in some cases, new destinations.
Thank you, Rick. Leslie, one pressing question is, when will the Disney parks reopen?
Bill, that's a great question. As a supported partner and Disney earmarked agency, we have received regular updates on a daily basis. Disney has not yet set an official date. However, we have been moving our clients to new dates beginning in June. Of course, things are always changing, but it looks like at that time, our clients should be able to travel, and even from that time and beyond. So we're anxiously waiting for the parks to open to be able to see all our favorite Disney characters.
Yeah. Thank you, Leslie. Laura, here's one for you. I'm hearing so much information from family, friends, and online. One thing says one thing, and another says something else. How do I know which one is the most accurate?
Well, in regards to travel, you should talk with your travel advisor. As Leslie said, we're receiving correspondence daily from our preferred suppliers and associations that we're members of, like ASTA, which is the American Society of Travel Advisors, as well as our consortia travel leaders, which is one of the largest in the travel industry. There is a lot of speculation circling, and everybody has their own idea of things on social media and in the news, but the facts are important. So we're receiving the facts from the suppliers. So my advice is just to contact your travel advisor and talk with them.
Thank you, Laura. Rick, another one for you. Probably the most asked question is, when will it be safe for us to travel again?
Wow, well, that is a great question. And probably the question we should ask is, when will we feel safe to travel again? Of course, that will be up to each individual and their families, and the answer may be different for everyone. We've always had risk when traveling, but for many of us, just never thought much about it. Now, after sharing all this together, we are asking different questions. Our preferred suppliers have always watched over their guests to ensure a safe environment. Now they're working closely with the CDC and local governments to further enhance protocols and work towards receiving guests again. We don't know what all those protocols are, but hope to learn more about them soon so we can share them with you. I feel hopeful and believe that confidence will build as we move forward.
Thank you, Rick. Laura, people are asking, what should they do with their summer plans? Should they still go?
Well, we are advising our clients that would still enjoy traveling this summer to hang in there and stay in contact with us, and we're passing along the latest information as to what will affect their travel plans. So proceed as normal and stay in touch with your travel advisor for the latest updates. In some ways, Bill, I think that when things open back up, it would be the best time to travel. There's going to be lower crowds, new protocols in place, and everyone at all these destinations are going to be so excited to see their guests again. But you know what? Ultimately, it is up to you. And we will provide you as travel advisors, we're going to provide you with the information that you need so that you can make an educated decision as to when you will feel comfortable traveling again.
Well, thank you, Laura, Rick, and Leslie. I know there are still a lot of questions out there, and next week we will have some of our travel advisors join us. So we wish you all a wonderful weekend and look forward to seeing you back next week. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.